Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be talking about airports and how to get to airports and basically what the procedures are at the airport and what you can do at the airport, and basically what to do with flight delays, etc. So let's jump right into it. Now, there's plenty of ways of travelling to an airport. You can get a local Skylink bus that goes basically from most towns, or at least in the Midlands, such as at Leicestershire and Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire, to East Midlands Airport in the UK. And if you're travelling to either Luton, London airports like Heathrow and Gatwick, and then you can get a National Express coach. They go to, it used to be called Flightlink with National Express, but now it's just a National Express, and they go from various cities and towns to those airports. Obviously, if you want to go to other airports, then again National Express will run coaches, but you would have to change if you're going into Birmingham. Going to Birmingham Airport, change at Birmingham before you get to Birmingham Airport. And if you're going to Manchester Airport, and then again it is still change at Birmingham to get to Manchester Airport. I mean, some coaches also may ask you to change twice. Again, if you're going to Newcastle Airport, and then again you would have to change probably at Newcastle itself to get to Newcastle Airport. But again, what you can do is Google National Express, and basically it'll tell you how to get to the airport and how many changes, or whether they've got direct coaches, like from say Nottingham to Leicester to say Luton, Heathrow, all the terminals, and Gatwick Airport, again both terminals there. Or you can go into National Express coach shop in a city, or your local travel agents that sells National Express tickets, they will tell you also. But yes, there's that way of getting to an airport basically. There's also if you want to say catch a bus and you don't want to change coaches, you can also take a taxi from there to the airport. In Birmingham they also have like these cars taking you from the rail station to the airport, so then that's another option. If you wanted to go by train, and you could take, say, a local bus, or if you're in Birmingham, these like cars to an airport. They look absolutely fantastic, by the way. Also, again, you can just get a taxi. That would probably be the most expensive, especially if you're travelling a long distance. But again, if you're only travelling at, say, a short distance, then again it may not be too bad, and it may work out the best option for you instead of waiting around for buses or coaches, or getting to, say, your nearest town or city to pick the coach up. So again, that could save a lot of time that way. But again, if you do make more than one coach journey in a year with National Express, then you would probably be better to pick up either a young person's card, that's under 25, or over 50 card, or if you're a pensioner, get the pensioners discount, or if you're a student, get a student's discount. If you're a lone parent, then you can get a lone parent's card, or you can also get family cards as well at National Express. So if you are travelling by coach more than once in a year, then that would be definitely the best option, because it'll save you money, a lot of money basically. Again, National Express coaches also offer insurance for 99 pence as well, if you wanted to keep your baggage secure, for instance, lost luggage or accident on the coach, it insures you for as well. So again, that is worth taking out if you want to, of course. Again, you can also, other travel agents and agents that deal with National Express, they'll be able to sell you that as well. Now, what to expect while you're at the airport is basically it depends. If it's just a normal charter flight, you need to be there 2 hours before your flight. But if you're on, say, like a package deal where you say you're on first or business class scheduled flight, and you only need to check out, or if you do only need to check in an hour beforehand, then you can do that as well. Just basically make sure you get yourself there just an hour beforehand. Obviously, if your package deal includes that, normally you do have to pay extra. Again, for like first class, business class flights and scheduled flights, or say like if it's a package deal, then you just again would need to pay extra, and basically it saves you waiting around for as long, basically. That again, you check your luggage in, make sure you pack your luggage yourself, and make sure nobody packs your case for you. Basically you do it yourself, and make sure you don't have any sharp items such as knives or like weapons carrying in your suitcase, dangerous items. Basically there's lots of other things again that you also need to do, like cosmetics. You need to put them in a clear plastic bag. And again, hand luggage, you pack your hand luggage yourself, and obviously don't take any drugs, especially illegal drugs, from the airport to another airport, because again you will be caught. Again, please have sniffer dogs and all sorts of detection modes depending on the country. And again, when you have to put your personal belongings in hand luggage, they detect drugs, weapons such as knives, and so again, don't take them there. Definitely, obviously, if it's for medical reasons, that you need to take the drugs, then again make it sure it's okay with the country that you're going to. If not, it probably, if you definitely need those drugs, would be not suitable for you to travel to that country, if that country does not allow those specific drugs. Or if the drugs illegal in that specific country. So again, I would definitely find out what's legal in terms of drug wise that you need to visit that country. Otherwise you could be classed as taking drugs by the police, or in that specific country, or smuggling drugs into the country, and they contain very serious consequences. In some countries you could receive a death sentence. So or life sentence in prison. But again, I would definitely check what drugs you can take for that country, and obviously before you book your holiday. Another thing is once you've gone through your luggage and hand luggage and basically security, then you can go basically straight through to the seating areas, and you will find toilets and cafes. You would also find like a duty-free airport shop as well, in airports, and yes, obviously if you're going to a large airport in the UK and it has more than one terminal, then you need to find out the correct terminal that your flight is going by, and it should say on your flight tickets, by the way, and the dates and times as well. Another thing is, I definitely check your flight tickets before you go, as well, that they've got the days and times right. If not, then as soon as your tickets come through, if they're not right, then just contact the operator that you basically booked the holiday with, and tell them to fix them. Again, if you're going to an airport, then it should tell you what terminal you're going to. Also, if you're going to a large airport such as New York City or Orlando Airport in America, with various terminals, it tells you which terminal you'll be landing at, and on your return journey which terminal to go to on your return journey. Another thing is, listen out for when your flight is called, and go to the appropriate gate. There people will be, the air stewardesses will be taking your tickets, and they'll be also looking for your boarding passes, and also passports, so you need to get your passports out as well. You also need to get your passports out at the check-in desk as well, and tell them how many suitcases. So yes, that's another thing to remember. Some airports also have airport lounges that contain extra benefits, like say you've got your magazines, and just basically extra comfort. So yes, that's another way as well. Also, you can get hotels where you can go down a day before and stop over in an hotel. There's that way as well, and that provides extra comfort to your holiday. And yes, so that's again recommended, especially if you're going on a long flight. That can provide extra benefits that way. Again, what I would say, there's toilets around the airport, so if you need to go to the toilet, then you can do that. And there's also toilets on the plane if you need to go on the plane as well. Again, I would always listen to safety regulations on the plane as well. That's another tip, because again, it could save your life if your plane does crash. Say if you crash into water or on land, then be sure at the safety regulations and the safety exits on the plane. Again, it depends what type of airline, if you're going on, if it's a cheap no frills airline and it's likely to be a short flight anyway, then you probably wouldn't be able to get anything to eat or drink, or you probably would have to pay extra. So, but you can always get something to eat or drink at the airports before you go, or better still, to save even more money, you can pack your lunch yourself. And that's another way of saving money, because again, food is expensive. Another thing, if your flight's delayed, if it's delayed for 4 hours or more, then you should get a voucher to get something to like eat or drink. Obviously, if it's a longer delay, like 24 hours, then again, you need to be, they should put you up in a hotel. But again, you can get onto the tour operator when you get back. So it's saying my flight's delayed, but it's been delayed a long time. Is there any money back that I can claim? So there's that way as well. When you've gone on your holiday, or if you're just generally not happy with your holiday for any reason, then again you can get onto the tour operator that you've booked with, or the travel agent that you've booked with, and then they'll guide you what would be the best method for claiming money back, whether it's the hotel, the tour operator, or the actual airline. They'll give you the best ways to claim the money back, or contact them themselves for you. So yes, anyway, thank you for watching. please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next travel video, which is going to be on Sunday, and it's going to be a rail travel special. So thank you for watching. Bye for now. Have a nice day. Bye.